Om Shanti. Today, 7th of August 2021. We will listen Sakar Baba's Gyan Murli. In essence, Baba says, sweet children, give everyone the message. Forget your own body and all bodily religions and consider yourself to be a soul, and all your sorrow will be removed. Today's question: in which aspect should your children follow the Father? Answer: just as Brahma surrendered everything he had to God and became a complete trustee, so you should live in the same way as trustees. Never spend money wrongly or give to sinful souls. Use everything you have for God's service. Become complete trustees. Continue to follow the Father's Srimad. The Father sees which children follow Srimad and to what extent. Today's song: you are the ocean of love, we thirst for one drop. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. You ask, Baba, where did we come from? When did we come and how did we forget the path back home? Whisper the secrets of this drama in our ears. Who are we? Where did we come from and where did we go? Give us at least a drop of knowledge, because you are the ocean of knowledge. You children now know where you souls reside. Whisper the secrets in our ears of how we forget our Father and our heaven and how we became unhappy. The Father is the ocean of knowledge and also the ocean of purity. He is also the ocean of love, peace, happiness and prosperity. You have now come to understand all of these things from the unlimited Father. Where did we come from in the beginning and what happened in the middle that we forgot the path and became unhappy? You once again say to the Father, Baba, show us the path. How can we return to our land of happiness and land of peace? Only the Father sits here and explains who you were in the beginning and what happened in the middle. Your intellects now know how the path of devotion began, what happened in the end, and also the secrets of beginning, middle and end. This is a drama. Human beings definitely need to know this because they are actors. You souls know that you come from the incorporeal land of peace into this land of talkie. There are the incorporeal, subtle and corporeal worlds. Souls come into the land of talkie from the incorporeal world and adopt bodies to play their parts. The residence of souls is the land of peace. No one in the world knows these things. Only the Father, the ocean of knowledge, comes and explains this. He is now explaining to you that the Supreme Father from beyond, the Supreme Soul, is called the ocean of knowledge. Human beings cannot be called this. This praise is sung of only the one Father whom no one else knows. It is now the time for destruction. It is remembered that the residents of Europe had now loving intellects at the time of destruction. The Father has now connected your intellects in yoga to Him by telling you constantly, remember me alone. I am a Muslim, I am a Hindu, I am a Buddhist. Those are all religions of bodies. A soul is a soul. The Father says, renounce all the religions of bodies. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember me, your Father, and you will become pure from impure. The Father says, forget even those bodies. The Father's message for everyone is, forget all your bodily relations, including your own body. I am a soul and the Father of all of us brothers is one. Even this Brahma says, I am a soul and all of us are brothers. At this time, all brothers are impure and unhappy. Everyone has climbed onto the pyre of lust and been burnt. When the kingdom of Ravan started at the beginning of the copper age, you go on to the path of sin. It is then that all other religions begin. You remain pure for half the cycle and then become impure for the other half. In Bharat, 21 births are remembered. A Kumari is one who uplifts 21 generations. There is respect for Kumaris. You are not only uplifting Bharat, but the whole world. You souls know that all of you souls are the children of Shiv Baba. And so you are all Kumars. You are brothers and sisters when you are the children of Prajapita Brahma. You children have this knowledge. All of us souls are brothers and everyone calls out to the Father. O purifier, come, liberate us from this kingdom of Ravan and from sorrow. Become our guide and take us back home. Remove our sorrows and give us happiness. You now understand that Baba truly has come. He will liberate us from this iron-aged kingdom of Ravan and take us back with him. The Father knows that all souls are impure and this is why their bodies are also impure. He purifies souls and takes them back to the land of Nirvana. The past will become the present and then the future. There is the beginning, middle and end and then the beginning again. The golden age is beginning, the iron age is the end and then the golden age is the future. This is easy, is it not? Acha, what happened in the middle? How did you fall? We were pure deities and so how did we become impure from pure? You now understand this. The Father explains that you become impure when the kingdom of Ravan begins. I have now come to make you into the deities of the future once again. There is no question of any difficulty in this. The Father says, I take you beyond this ocean of poison. You sing, take my boat across. Everyone calls out to the one Father. Take my sinking boat into the ocean of milk. He is called the boatman and also the master of the garden. You are now the forest of thorns. Take us into the garden of flowers. Deities are flowers. All are now thorns. They continue to cause sorrow for one another. Deities can never cause anyone sorrow. There is nothing but happiness. People simply sing this well, whereas you are listening to it in a practical way. You ask, Baba, when did we forget the path? How did we forget this world cycle? You don't know about these things in the golden and silver ages because you are happy there. So when did you become unhappy? When the kingdom of Ravan began. The people of Bharat continue to burn an effigy of Ravan until he is destroyed. Then, in the golden age, you won't burn his effigy every year. This is the path of devotion. The kingdom of Ravan is now going to end. On the path of devotion, they burn an effigy of Ravan every year, but he doesn't die. It is as though Ravan has now died in front of you. You now know that the kingdom of Ravan is now going to end. The heads of the 5 evil spirits are chopped up. You first cut off the head of the vice of lust. Lust is the greatest enemy. The Father says, by conquering these 5 evil spirits, you will gain victory over the world. Souls call out, O purifier, O Baba, boatman, merciful Baba, come. The Father says, I come every cycle. No one knows how I come. It says in the Gita that God came and taught Raj Yoga. But no one knows who God is or when He came. They have falsified the Gita. They have sown Krishna in the copper age. After the copper age, the world becomes even more impure. So what did Krishna do when he came in the copper age? People don't understand anything. They are completely unrighteous. In the golden age, they are righteous. You are now becoming righteous from unrighteous. The father explains, you were completely voiceless, worthy of worship. You have now become vicious worshippers. You yourselves were worthy of worship and you have now become worshippers. At first you were worthy of worship for 21 births and you then became worshippers. You take 8 births in the golden age and then 12 births in the silver age. The father tells you how you became impure, when you began to fall and how this world cycle continues to turn. The father sits here and explains to you children the history and geography of the whole world and the secrets of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. Not everyone understands to the same extent. Everyone understands number-wise. The father says, I come and establish a kingdom. You now have to become full of all virtues. Until then you cannot go to the golden age. You have to become this here and you will then go and rule the kingdom in future. Before that everything has to be destroyed. You will definitely see destruction. You will play your parts in a practical way. You don't know what is happen in the future. Whatever happened in the previous cycle will happen again. The establishment and destruction that will take place has been explained to you in total. How will destruction take place? You will see that when it happens. You have seen destruction in divine vision. As you make progress, you will see it practically. You have had visions of establishment in divine vision and you will also see that in practical way. It is not good to get caught up in trance, etc. You go to paradise and begin to dance there. You then become deprived of both knowledge and yoga. There is no need to go into trance. That is just bhog being offered. You Brahmins go there and a meeting takes place between you Brahmins and the deities. Here you are sitting in your parents' home and you are being made worthy of going to the land of Vishnu. When a girl gets engaged, it is explained to her how she has to live with her in-laws and how she must interact with everyone with a lot of love and not fight or quarrel with anyone. It is exactly the same here. The father says you have to become full of all virtues here. There is no fighting or battling in the golden age. You are now going to your in-laws, the land of Vishnu. There are great Vaishnavas. There are two Vaishnavas like them on this earth now. Vaishnava deities cannot indulge in vice. Vice is violence. It is said that the supreme religion of the deities is that of non-violence. You understand that you are now sitting in your parents' home and that you have to go to the land of Vishnu. You know that there is a lot of happiness there. Before their marriage, brides wear torn clothes and that is called living in simplicity. What do you have now? Nothing at all. All of these are just pebbles and stones. Here you don't need to wear any jewelry, etc. At all. However, some of you say that you have to live at home with your family and attend weddings, etc. Therefore, you may wear jewelry, etc. You are not forbidden to do that. Otherwise, they would say that you are widows who don't wear jewelry and the name would be defamed. This is why Baba says don't give Baba a bad name. You may wear anything but consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. You may go wherever you want but remember this mantra. Taste yourself to see whether you are staying in remembrance. Wherever we go, we are going under Baba's directions. You have to fulfill your responsibility to them. But if you allow your hands to do the work while your heart stays in remembrance of the beloved, it will be understood that you are strong. You may wear jewelry, etc. and go to weddings and also live together. but become Mahavirs. The sannyasis were portrayed wasted by their gurus who sent a prostitute and a snack to tempt them. Those who pass with courage are called Mahavirs. If you stay in remembrance of the Father, none of your physical senses will cause mischief. When you forget the Father, your physical senses cause mischief. You are becoming the master of the world. Is this a small thing? Sannyasis don't understand these things at all. Although some of these things are mentioned in the scriptures, they have completely falsified them. God speaks, I teach you. For as long as you live, continue to drink the nectar of knowledge and also listen to it, and the kingdom will be established. You children are given these teachings over and over again. Remember the one Father and learn divine manners. Don't perform sinful actions. That is the work of devils. You are now becoming deities. Therefore imbibe divine virtue. The biggest thorn is lust, because that habit has been installed in you. You fall again and again. Maya slaps you and makes you fall. This is why it is remembered those who were amazed on hearing the knowledge and giving it to others. You now belong to the one Father. You say everything we have was given to us by God. Therefore you are trustees. All of this is His. We have to follow His strength. The Father says how you surrender everything to Him and how you follow His directions. That you don't spend money on the wrong things or give to sinful souls. In the beginning, Brahma demonstrated this by becoming a trustee. He also surrendered everything to God and became a trustee. He didn't give anything to anyone. It was given in the name of God, and so it had to be used for God's work. There was also the livelihood of the body to be considered. He used everything he had for service. When others saw him, they also did the same when the bhakti was created. If the bhakti hadn't created, how could so many children have become so clever for service? They learned everything in Pakistan and then came here and learned more. When they had learned how to explain to others, they went on service. Now just see how many exhibitions etc. you continue to do. You even invite people. There will be many types of obstacles in this exhibition of knowledge. Don't be afraid of obstacles. So many innocent ones are assaulted. The Father says, explain to them while remaining powerful yoga. Some become the children of God. The Father and then forget even belong to Maya. This is the wrestling of victory and defeat. It is like boxing. When Maya punches you fall. The Father says never be defeated by Maya. If you remain pure, you will become the master of the world. The income is so great. If you don't make full effort, you will become maids or servants. The whole kingdom is being established here. Acha, to the sweet will build long lost and now found children. Love, remembrance and warning from the Mother, the Father, Bada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. We spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Now this was Pradhana. Number 1. Continue to drink the nectar of knowledge for as long as you live. Become a Mahavir and victorious in boxing with Maya. While fulfilling your responsibility to everyone, only keep the one Father in your heart. Number 2, don't be afraid of obstacles. Use everything you have in a worthwhile way for service. Surrender everything to God and live as a trustee. Don't use anything for wrong activities. Today's blessing, may you be a karma yogi and experience the karma stage by becoming double light. Baba explains it as just as it has become natural to come into karma, in the same way, let it also become natural to become karma. For this remain double light. In order to be double light, consider yourself to be a trusty while performing actions and practice the soul conscious stage. By paying attention to these two things, you will become karmatit in a second and a karma yogi in a second. In order to perform actions just for the sake of it as an instrument, be karma yogi and then experience the karmatit stage. Today's slogan: for those who have big hearts, an impossible task becomes possible. Om Shanti.